Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new Audi A6. And thanks for joining us today here at the Audi A6 Press Conference. My name is Philipp Noack, and I'm the president of Audi Japan. The A6 in front of you is the 8th generation of A6, which means the car has a very long tradition. The Audi 100 won the Golden Steering Wheel Award 5 times. And it was crowned European Car of the Year twice. And also on a global scale, it was Car of the Year by a panel selected of international motor journalists. The Audi 100 was sold more than 3.2 million times. And in total, A6 and the Audi 100 were sold 8.2 million times. So you can clearly see the story of success that this car has created. The first car was debuted in 1968. The largest Audi model at that time was a very successful on a commercial scale. Technical highlight at that time clearly was the lightweight construction. And in 1976, we introduced the second generation, what we call the C2. And with the launch, we launched a car with a five-cylinder engine. And the Avant also was launched with the C2. The third generation, ladies and gentlemen, was launched in 1982. It was a very aerodynamic car, which features 0.3 of CD value. You may remember the very famous TV commercial when the car was driving up the ski jump. That was done with the C3 Quattro. Also, with the C3, we launched the TDI, the turbocharged direct injection models. The highlight of the fourth generation, ladies and gentlemen, was a V6 engine. And in the middle of the C4, we changed the name to Audi A6. In the C5, in 1997, the challenge, we used a new technology, the front-wheel drive with a continuous variable transmission gearbox. That was quite new at that time. And the famous A6 All-Road and the RS6 with the V8 bi-turbo engine was also launched within the C5 area. C6, 2004, was the start of the modern time. The single frame, ladies and gentlemen, was at the first generation, and also we launched the MMI, was introduced to that model. The S6 at that time was equipped with a remarkable V10 5.2-liter engine. And regarding the C7, I think you are well aware of this model. This is the model up to today. Ladies and gentlemen, design for Audi is very important. And this is a pure element of the A6. The new A6 is an expressive ambassador of the Audi design language. With its third surface, sharply designed edges and striking lines, the new Audi A6 unmistakably conveys its character. The wide, low-slung, single-frame grille with chrome trim and the flat headlights and the powerful contour on the air injects highlights the elegance and sportiness from the front angle of the car. In the side view, the powerful torque conches above the wheel arches are the testimony of Audi Quattro genes. The side view is defined by a characteristic silhouette with a stretch to the front end. The long straight roofline and the sloping D-pillar shows the dominant and the Quattro design of this car. Clearly, this car, as it stands here, visualizes the low center of mass. With its pronounced wedge shape, the sill evokes a powerful forward dynamic of the car even when it stops. And the interplay between shadow and light emphasize the sculptural appearance of that car, ladies and gentlemen. But let me explain about Quattro design. As you know, Audi has a very long history of Quattro, from the 1980s onwards. And Quattro always gives a specific design to the car. You can see the Quattro blisters and the cabin forward principle in the new Audi A6, which is a visual indication of four-wheel drive. No front-wheel drive, no rear-wheel drive. So the design of the A6 is just good to see, but it's explaining also what is inside in the A6, such as technology, historical background, and of course, the culture. So it means it's just not a decorative, aesthetic beauty, but also an ethical beauty. When we look at the interior, the typical Audiness is there, ladies and gentlemen. Functional, yet simple. Each display is facing the driver in a driver angle, which makes it an emotional cockpit style. The largest contribution for simple look is the MMI touch. And it's an MMI touch response, as we also know from other models. It can be operated like a smartphone and has almost no physical buttons. This is certainly the interface of a new generation. One more thing, and this is really touching my heart, one more thing is the new A6, ladies and gentlemen. Let me also mention about the Audi's icon, the Avant. I think today is also the debut of the Avant. And the Avant has been very popular in many markets because it's a sophisticated design and the high usability. The Audi A6 new Avant is more than ever, ladies and gentlemen. More owners will enjoy the Avant in sheer lifestyle pleasure. Let's move on to the technology side. And over 50 years of experience and innovation, that is the A6. And we do continue what we love, ever before I was born. Let me introduce you the technical achievement of the latest model. The set of high technologies is in the new A6. These cutting-edge technologies, ladies and gentlemen, are very outstanding in the A6 segment. 48 mild hybrid system adds a high efficiency to the 3-liter V6 engine and delivers 340 horsepower and 500 Newton meters. The advanced driver system using 22 sensors to contributing to a much higher level of safety on the road and while driving. Quattro with all-wheel drive clutch achieves both high efficiency and good traction. Thanks to the dynamic all-wheel steering, it's easy to drive in the city at low speed. On the other hand, the car gives you an amazing stability when you're driving at high speed. HD matrix LED technology using 32 individual units dynamically to illuminate the environment. When unlocking and locking the door, you can see the beautiful pulsing in front and in the rear lamps. We call it the coming home and leaving home function. On the other thing, I also would like to emphasize on the aerodynamics. They are giving you both the quietness and, of course, the low drag. Today, we launched the A6 with a V6 engine. But of course, we will introduce during the year and the years to come further engine. In 2019, we also want to launch the 2-liter TFSI, and further TDI engines for the car. The price, as you can see here, it starts at 9.2 million yen. We come up with a special launch package, and of course, we come off with S-Line package. The Avant starts at 9.55 million. Start of sales, 20th of March, and on the 23rd and the 30th, we start our fairs to get our customers used to the car and present them the cars in our showroom. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a look at our latest commercial that will come with the launch of the car.
ただいま。
ただいま。
ただいま。ただいま。おかえり。
ただいま。
ニューアウディ A6。
We were very happy and we are very proud to present the car also now in the Japanese market. Certainly, from my point of view, I can see very exciting times. And I would like to invite you to share with us, to stay with us, to continue supporting us. And then I think we will make it very successful for us, for Audi Japan in the Japanese market. Thank you for listening. And I hope you enjoy the conference. Thank you very much.